What's up, everybody? It's Rashid and Christian here back with another banger episode of the 4F podcast. I remember something that you said. You were saying something about 10 episodes in the podcast means something.
Oh yeah. So most YouTubers, people that make podcasts, don't get past 10 episodes.
Yeah, we're like on what, 12 now, maybe, or somewhere around there.
So I think the number was only 20% make more than 14 episodes.
Yeah. And
So you've already put the odds in your favor at that point.
you're putting the odds in your favor. And that's something we're going to be discussing here a little bit, putting the odds in your favor just a tad bit. But the main thing I do want to break down and discuss is how, as a young person, you're going to have to work. I'm going to be real with you. It's just you can work on things that you can work on somebody else's dream or work on your dream, but you're going to have to work. And something that we was talking about earlier, we sat down and, developed some business plans and things of that nature, which I do think as a young person that you all should be doing with your friends and stuff like that. If y'all not linking up for business, what's the point? Like, I mean, you do need to have fun. I ain't gonna say you don't need to have fun, but most of the time, you need to have people around you that are business minded, like that are going to link up with you and be like, hey, okay, well, let's do this thing to get you some more income, or let's do this thing right here. We can joint venture this and do that. Those are the kind of friends you need. Y'all gonna get rich together. And that's what I want y'all to surround yourself with, people that are gonna bring wealth to you and everything like that, and put opportunities in your life. Like making connections is one of the biggest things you can do, because that's how opportunities come. Like you will never have some opportunity just stay to yourself. I know a lot of young kids nowadays, y'all are, I'm gonna lie, I'm gonna say cooked. Y'all are kind of cooked because social media is playing a part and they're preying on your downfall. These big corporations and these influencers stuff, they're preying on your downfall because they want you to buy in. And by you buying in and subscribing to that stuff, it's just gonna keep you down, bro. And
You're good. It ain't gone.
blooper, but we're still in. But yeah, you paying attention to these social media influencers and these big corporations. They are preying on your downfall. They want your money. They're coming for all that. So the best way to mitigate that, as like I was saying, is actually get out there, start talking to people, start actually doing the stuff that, if you're doing the stuff that normal people do, you're not going to succeed. I'm just be real. The normal person wakes up whenever you want to wake up. He don't go to the gym. He don't read. Like I said, most millionaires or something, they read like a book a week. Yeah, so like the average person, they don't even read books. And I mean, I'm gonna pick on my community a little bit, but like the black community, a lot of us don't read a lot of books. Like the majority of these young kids nowadays, I see they don't pick up. They just don't want to. They can. They just don't want to. They just choose to get their information from the internet, social media, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, bro, you looking up to these rappers and all that kind of stuff, bro. These guys are preying on your downfall. The lifestyle that they live in, and it's something that you said before too. Those are the 1% of people that didn't get caught. That's it. That's literally. I just want to break that down to y'all. I'm like I said, this episode we're going in depth. This is kind of like a little mindset episode, and y'all, but it's gonna transition because that mindset can make you some money. But yeah, they are the 1% of people that didn't get caught. If you try to follow their philosophy, you're going to jail. I'm just being real. They talking about hitting this lick and doing this and doing that. Stealing running from the cops and doing this. You doing that, you going to jail. That's big jail time. Like y'all got to understand, these guys, they're the 1% that got away. 9 times out of 10, you're in a small city, bro. The police ain't got nothing but time on their hand. They're gonna come get you.
Oh yeah.
So selling drugs, all that kind of stuff, bro. Don't do that.
They got more resources.
They got more resources.
Think about the detectives. These people went to school.
Facts.
There's people that do criminal justice degrees, forensic science.
That's
and you think freaking homie down the street's gonna outclass him? You think he's got more resources? No,
bro. The odds are not in your favor, bro.
They're not. That's a losing game.
You're going against people that got a lot of fear and they're trying to get you.
You might as well play the lottery.
At that point, at least you're doing a safer bet. But you thinking
at least you ain't going to jail.
Yeah, at least you ain't going to jail. Like these guys, it's like y'all gotta just. I'm gonna say this. Like I'm not gonna back like I'm a macho man. Like I like rap music too, but like I know how it's a difference. I can listen to it and not play into the stuff that they talk about. Like these new rappers nowadays, they're just out in the open with it. I'm gonna talk to y'all, Playboy Cardi fans, Lil Uzi Vert fans. They play into this Satanist stuff, and it's crazy how people listen to that, but they like the artist so much. You keep hearing something at the same time, that might turn into your belief system. And it's like y'all just follow all these celebrities and stuff, everything they do. Y'all, and somebody start dating somebody. Oh, Kim Kardashian dating this person. Oh, that's crazy. You can never talk to Kim K. So what you worried about it for? You don't have no girl. You sitting at home all the time. You ain't doing nothing with your life. You're lazy, eating Doritos all the time. You are never gonna be in a situation where you can even come in contact with her. What I would do, now this is bad. This is bad advice, but it's good advice. You gonna listen to what I'm saying. What I would do is if I was that person, I would say, well, you know what? Let me get in the gym. Let me actually start getting my money up. Maybe I can actually get on her level because I believe I could do anything I wanted to do.
That's good advice.
That's good advice. You know what I'm saying? Like some people might not want to hear that. I want to say bad.
That's not bad advice.
Now, that's what I would do. Like, I don't look at it like, oh well, oh yeah, I'm gonna just keep scrolling. Oh, she's talking to this person. Mm-hmm. Oh, this person's with this person. This person wore these clothes out today.
Oh, they're
that you
beefing.
Can't never buy. Oh, these people beefing, bro. I gotta see, man. You know about that Drake and Kendrick beef, bro? Like,
bro, who cares?
Who cares about that?
People keeping up with every detail.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and that's why some people are in a consumer. They're all going to be in that consumer and employee level because they don't want to open their minds up and just think outside the box for 2 seconds. If you sit there and analyze this stuff, everything that they're doing, everybody wants your attention, bro.
It's the Matrix, bro. I'll be weird because think about it like this. In our community, as soon as you throw on instead of some Moneybag Yo, I enjoy. I'm not gonna lie.
We can't say we don't like it.
As soon as you throw on some chill music, some lo-fi because that way you're not getting negative affirmations in your brain that you react.
Right.
As soon as you throw on some chill music, as soon as you go against the grain, as soon as you maybe throw on some $10 flip-flops because you don't spend $150 or $200 on some shoes. You want to put that on the market. As soon as you start doing all those things, oh, that boy weird. I almost said the other word. He weird.
Yeah, he
weird.
Yeah.
Oh, he lame. And then those kind of girls, they don't want to mess with you.
They don't want to
because you ain't tough, you ain't hood.
Yeah.
But then they go and they complain about the guy that they just chose, getting in trouble, got pregnant by him.
Right.
Now he's locked up. Well, yeah, whenever you were dating him, he had 2 bales of cocaine in his backseat, and you knew about it. You thought it was cool on Snapchat with his Uzis and his pistols in the backseat.
Yeah.
You thought it was the coolest thing in the world. Now men ain't crap.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Facts. And that's how most of them be, though. And the thing is, you live in that kind of lifestyle. That's normal. That's what I call normal. If you be normal is broke.
Facts.
Normal is broke. I'm gonna be real with you. That stuff does not last for a long time. And then the thing is, some dudes feel like, oh, well, if I get all this stuff and all that and get these watches and chains, these girls will want me. Let me tell you something about that. I'm just really dialing on y'all. You're only going to attract a certain kind of woman with that. And that kind of woman is not somebody that you want as your wife. I'm just being real. And I don't care, bro, we finna go in, bro. We finna go in. And, like, some of these dudes just live in fantasy worlds. Like, that's like some of these dudes that get money and all they do is just spend their time on girls, hookers, and all that kind of stuff. That's a waste of time. All that's gonna happen is let me tell you, look at these people that live these lives. Dan Bilzerian, he's one of them. I can't say the dude's name, but y'all know bald head guy. Him. All they do is end up with cases every time.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth you building this whole amount of money? Millions of dollars now. I'm talking about millions. These people have tens of millions of dollars. Is it worth building that stuff up for somebody to come and ruin all that?
Is it worth it for you? What do they say in the Bible? It's not worth selling your soul to gain the whole wide world.
Facts.
So,
and that's what I can say. Like, it's selling soul in different ways. Some people, it could be a demonic way, but it also can be like you just selling it for materialism and all that kind of stuff. And that's what I call a boy's dream. That's not a man's dream. That's a boy's dream. You living like that, and you just, oh yeah, I got all these girls here and here, flashy cars and all that. I don't think that's masculinity, bro. Like, and the Bible wants you to get married. I honestly do believe a lot of young people should get married. I'm being real in life. But like I said, the problem is, like I said, y'all are looking at these influencers and celebrities and stuff as guidance to find a partner. That's not where you find a partner. You going to the club and trying to find a partner, guys. That's like a 1% chance there's actually somebody in there that's actually going to be worth something. I'll just agree. That's 1%. They've got a whole 99%. Like, most of the time, people there are just looking to hook up. I'm just being real. And if you're actually someone with a good heart trying to come into a club and think you're gonna find something,
you're gonna join the roster.
You're gonna join the
roster.
You're gonna
be on her roster.
Yeah, and then you're gonna get hurt.
And if you're lucky, you might be number 1 on her roster, but she still got 10 other dudes.
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
who wants that?
That's what I'm saying. Who wants?
And then you got the audacity to go call them hoes.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And like, I don't like that rhetoric either, though. Like, a lot of dudes be calling these girls like B words.
It's like, what are you, bro?
Yeah, like you said, like who is you supposed to be? I don't care if you got money in your pocket and anything. I don't really care who you is. That rhetoric, that's not good. Like, you shouldn't be just describing women as that. Like, some women do make bad choices, but some men make bad choices. This is not no misogynistic thing. Like, it's just people make bad choices, but those choices are determined. Look at those people now. Like, if you find somebody that acts like that, like in their 20s and stuff, let's check back on them when they get 30 and stuff. Guess what they're gonna be? Still single, no kids, and nothing like that. And then guess what? Then at that point, they want to start dealing with the plumber, the guy that got some actual income stability in his house, or the construction worker. They don't want to deal with that. But when they're in their 20s, though, some of these people, they look at how these social media, and it's bad on both sides, not just on the girl side. It's on the men's side, too. They do look up to these drug dealers and stuff. Let's check on them guys when they get 30. They're locked up. They're locked up in jail, and they're probably not getting out.
Well, that's like, you think about it. Who were some of the coolest kids in high school? The drug dealers.
The drug dealers, fact.
Because every time, because they were able to buy the nice clothes. And go to the parties and all that stuff like that because they had money. Because they were selling drugs. And then, bro, like 2 years out of high school, they're either locked up or they're lame. They're hitting you up, asking you for advice. And bro, like I remember that clear as day. Like the guys that got all the girls in school were the drug dealers. And it's always the drug dealers because money is a magnet for low quality women.
It's either the drug dealers or the athletes. And the problem with the athletes too are the athletes that get successful. Most of them don't even keep their money.
Well,
like they lose their money. The chance of them, like, actually, go ahead. Though.
The chances of you going to the NFL,
it's slim. It's slim, bro.
Right.
It's very slim. And on top
of
it,
is it 0.1%?
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like they hold on to that. And then like it's some of these people, bro. They even hold on to it even 5-10 years after. Bro, they still showing up to the high school games.
Not only that, if you don't got family on the high school team, bro, and you show, what are you doing there? Like my little brother played. That's that's was I there before he played? Hell no, because I don't give a damn. Anyways. People that do that, I am all for young men playing a sport for the camaraderie and the athleticism and the discipline.
It builds you,
but you don't hold on to that. Like you don't hold on to your past and try to live in today's glory from yesterday's glory because you are putting yourself on the same level as a teenager doing that. Also, just because you were athletic or you were cool in high school or whatever like that, or even college. Bro, that's level one.
That's level one.
You realize how long life is? Like, if you're not learning the valuable things that you need to know in life, like finance, like history, like psychology, all those things, and you're just holding on to you having good genetics, because that's really what it is. I mean, think about the kids that go to D1 schools. They just happen to have massive parents. Dad's 6'5", so this kid's 6'7", 300-some-pound linebacker. He's probably going to do really well, and because in college, because he's massive. But if you're trying to hold on to that, and you are 5'9", and you maybe are 170,
they be holding on to it. Back in high school, man. I used to be the man.
And you're playing for a small town school. I'm just being realistic.
Yeah, he being realistic.
I might be hurting some people's feelings.
He's not telling you nothing that ain't wrong.
The odds are not in your favor. Learn a skill. If you're 18 and you are dreaming of going to the NFL, and you're not in the weight room like a beast, and your numbers
that's what I'm saying.
Your numbers aren't up here. You have to look at the odds. Okay, how many people that have my skill set that are in my ranking that are my athleticism made it to the NFL? Okay, 1 out of 100. Okay, cool. Keep trying, but you best believe you better have a backup plan. Because if your odds are 1%, and that means you have a 99% chance, if you put it all in on football and you don't go there, now you're broke. Bro, you need to have skills. You need to, and get this, whenever you get out of the NFL, life don't end. Randy Moss said the other day, there's life after football. They are excellent speakers. Guys like Randy Moss and all those guys, Booger McFarland, all those guys can speak. Tom Brady, they are excellent with charisma. But there's other people, unfortunately, like people that go bankrupt.
No, they go bankrupt, lose all of it, because they just don't. They like you bringing in all this money, but you don't. And that's why financial literacy is so important, because, and then also money. I will say, you can mitigate money management to somebody else too, but you need to know kind of where your money going, because some people some are like people from our color and stuff. When they get that kind of money, bro, they be like, oh, you handle it.
Well, for example, Rihanna, she actually had a financial advisor, and she ended up going bankrupt. And she tried suing the financial advisor.
And they just going, oh, well, It is what it is.
Whose fault is it? It's her fault.
That's her fault. She should have been managing her money and putting in stuff.
But kudos to her. She rallied, and now
she became a billionaire. Now she
started some clothing
brand. Yeah, Fenty. Yeah. She started that up, and she's a billionaire. So congrats. Yeah. So she came back, but like you were saying, like that's how easily stuff can get messed up, and that's the thing with money too. You can get money, but keeping it is a big thing too. It's not about how much you make. Hell, like it could be a dude making $40,000. But think about it like this. I'm gonna give you an example right here. Let's say who's more free. Let's say a $40,000 dude that he got a truck payment that's $700 a month. He got a mortgage payment too, and he's struggling to do that. But you got this other dude over here, the debt free, and make $40,000. Who making more money?
The debt free.
The debt free guy, yeah, because he's able to do what he want to do. Let's say he even makes some money online, for example. You got one dude that's a plumber that's making $40,000, but that's rough. Plumbers make a lot of money, but I'm gonna be real, like, bro, some plumbers out here, and that's another thing I want to segue into too. Like, y'all gotta start back getting trades and stuff too, man. These tradesmen out here, guys, like it's opportunities. Like, if y'all actually want to hustle and build some stuff up, some trades and stuff, dude. Like, don't just sit here and just think about these online hustles. Cause like that's what I'm gonna talk about too. Active income, like, bro, if y'all really want to hustle, bro, go be a plumber or something like that. Start your own little thing, bro. You can make a killing. A detailing business, you can make a killing. Like stuff like these businesses, like stuff like that, has never gone outside. And the good thing about those kind of businesses, and nobody want to do them now, because everybody's almost, oh no, I rather work from home and do this and all that. No, you be that. Like I said, if you be different than the normal person, bro. Normal is broke. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that. That's the one thing I want y'all to realize for this podcast. Normal is broke. So if you do something that, like, bro, you could build a business up like that. Then after that, like I said, you can start doing what you were saying, doing and delegating it to like different people and all that. And then you can get out of that business, bro. But yeah, trade. Don't sleep on trades, guys. Like you need to start active first. I want to talk about that too. So I'm gonna let Christion like basically tell y'all a little bit about like active and a little bit like how you can delegate that passive, because like the thing is with some people as well, when they start their businesses up, they don't know how to get out. And then they just work it for like years on years and years. And then like, let's think about it. You had all the opportunities to, hire this person do marketing, hire this and that, and you can get out that business. But I want to let Christion talk about that. Yeah, like the power of just delegating stuff to different people and how that can like really excel your business.
Yeah, so pretty much you can't scale. You can't grow your business past a certain point whenever you're the only one in your business. Fact. So, obviously that goes back to the whole self-employed versus business owner.
Yeah,
business owners own systems. Self-employed people own a job. If once you start making enough money, then you start outsourcing pretty much to free up time. So, if you have a marketing company and you're doing the content and you're doing everything, well, there's a bottleneck eventually to where you can't grow.
You can't grow. Yeah.
There's a really good book called The E-Myth. That's really good. It talks about a lot of different ways that business owners can grow. Also, 4-hour work week is really good. But you want to outsource and you want to delegate. You can't do everything yourself. If you think about all businesses that end up growing large, they all have hundreds. Most of them have hundreds of employees. At least dozens.
Facts. Yeah, at least dozens.
If you're trying to do everything yourself, man, you're not going to grow at the end of the day. Yeah.
No, that's a fact. So that's why I said, when y'all are starting your business up and stuff like that, try to find ways. Like one question, like he always asks me this, like whenever I come with an idea or something, he'd be like, okay, is it scalable? Because that's something you need to ask yourself every time you sit down and try to make a business venture or something like that. Is it scalable? Because you want to find a way to get out of it, because you want to go from what's the S, because self-employed is a job. You want to go to the B, right? Yeah, you want to move it to the B. And to move to the B, you got to have systems in place. So you want to, if you're starting a business up, and like this is my advice for like new business owners and young entrepreneurs that are just trying to get their feet wet. Yeah, always think about scalability in the end of your business. So once you get into it, you want to say, okay, hey, when I get enough working capital, is there a way for me to get out, or a way for me to delegate tasks to different people? So like, say for example, like you should say that, you should tell them about that example you were talking about with the pie lady. That'd be a good example to throw in.
Yeah. So the E-Myth, it talks about the E-Myth is the entrepreneur myth.
Yeah.
And essentially a lot of people will go, let's say, for example, in the book, there was a lady who was making pies and she loved pies so much. And everyone told her that she should go open her own business. So she opened her own pie shop. Next thing you know, she hated it. And she's working 14, 16 hours a day because she didn't realize the books, the marketing, the website, all these things need to be done. Next thing you know, she hates baking pies.
Right.
So pretty much you have to be able to outsource.
Yep.
And with the E-Myth, I think it's a really good book because it talks about everyone wants to pursue this freedom. You know, I want to quit my job and I want to be my own boss. Well, what really happens is whenever you go from E, employee, to S, self-employed, now your boss, now your business is your boss.
Yep.
So really, the only way you can go and be 100% independent is really the investor quadrant. Because if you go from self-employed to B, business owner, well, then your clients are your boss, and also your business is your boss still in that case. But if you're an I and you're an investor, you just have investments coming in. Your tenants can't be your boss. A stock can't be your boss. So that's really how you go from having, like, that's the most freedom I would say is going to the investor quadrant.
Going to the investor quadrant.
But I mean, to make any real money as an investor to live off of, in my opinion, and you want to only be in that quadrant, you need at least $1 million.
Facts, at least $1 million.
Because think about it like this: if your entire $1 million is in dividends, you're probably going to be getting about 4%. That's $40,000 that you're living off of. You don't want to sell what's giving you the dividend.
Right.
You don't want to chop down the tree that's giving you the apples. So, and then of course, if you diversify that with real estate, you get some properties that are bringing about 10%. Maybe you get up to 7%. That's still $70,000 though.
Right.
If you try doing that with $250, man, you're only going to get $10,000, $15,000. So that's why you grow a business, and then you can either sell that business or you can sell equity in the business, and then you use that money to buy investments, and then you live off of those investments.
Facts.
That's the roadmap.
That's the roadmap, guys. So yeah, we gave y'all a lot of gems in this podcast, man. Like I said, y'all learned about like how to, start a business and delegate stuff off a little bit. Like I said, stop holding on to past stuff. You need to focus on what you got going on now. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you was the man back in high school. No, you need to be the man today. And being the man today is having a business, owning homes, and having stuff like that, and being a stand-up individual. That's having that's being
able to provide.
Being able to provide. That's what a man. That's what a man it does. He's able to provide, and that's what y'all should be focused on and stuff like that. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the episode. If y'all did, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. If y'all need to find us, Instagram for me, Sheetsky, you can check me there. Internet Money University, of course, if y'all are trying to find some online modern wealth creation methods, it's go to internetmoneyuniversity.net. You can check that out. Also, New Horizons Credit.net. .net. Go there as well if you all need credit repair. Because like I said, getting your credit repair is the first step of getting a home, or even just getting business funding and stuff like that to even get ready to get started with your own, venture and stuff like that. So yeah, check that out. Check out Internet Money. And y'all just tap in with us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And also follow the 4F Podcast on YouTube and Spotify.
Yep.
Peace.